the mega embassy protest here in London. This is the 4th protest that we've had here in London to oppose China's mega embassy. You know, that secret base that they want to build, the mega embassy, you know, a prison for dissidents, for China's dissidents, for Hong Kongers. There's a lot of people here already. The protest is just getting started. It's very windy, so hopefully the microphone will not pick it up. Oh my God, we've got a special guest here. Hey.
Lewis. Yeah,
Look who's here.
I hope they don't get the wrong message. It's like, obey the CCP. It's meant to be ironic.
No, I think we get the irony.
I think people...
I think we get it.
I think if you funny looks, because I remember people don't understand irony, right?
Yeah. Some people will think you're like really supporting the CCP.
I know.
Oh my God, so...
Is that Krusty over there?
Where? Let's see.
I don't know, some guy with a...
Oh my God, it's like a stormtrooper.
Who are they?
They're like Hong Kongers. They just don't want to show their face, so they kind of...
I see.
A lot of them, you notice a lot of them are wearing sort of face coverings and that kind of thing.
Because you're going to go back to Hong Kong.
Yeah, they've still got family back in Hong Kong.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah, so like, you know what, if like the CCP like gets a glimpse of their face, then they're going to be screwed. Yeah, I think more people are going to be doing it.
I'm looking for Krusty.
Yeah, me too.
Are you live streaming?
Yeah, I am right now.
What's the signal like here?
It's good.
Okay, we'll do a live stream.
Yeah, do a live stream.
Are you going to do a speech? I only came for your speech, Lewis.
Testing.
I volunteered for you to do a speech.
I'm going to do a speech. I will do a speech.
Yeah.
But I want to hear you too.
I'll do a speech, yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, so you're going to do one?
Of course, yeah.
Awesome,
I don't
great.
know what I'll say, but I'll think of something.
Yeah.
I saw loads of police here. My goodness.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Go take down the CCP. I want to get it going now. How are you, my friend? Yeah, down with the embassy. How are you? Yeah, that's all right. We've got to take down the CCP. I kind of regret this now because people might think I'm just.
Let's see it.
People don't understand the irony. They think I'm supporting CCP. Of course you can.
Yeah. So we
Set up
got.
the live stream.
You better get used to this.
Obey the CCP. I don't mean it. It's ironic. I think people, I might get a punch in the gut.
All right. So we've got Brendan here.
Ready? 1, 2.
Already he's getting the photo ops.
There you go.
You better get used to this, Brendan.
I should have put my Taiwan. It would be better, I think.
I kind of like that, man. It's cool.
You like it? Yeah.
It's cool. I dig it.
Let's go. See if we can go live.
Are you going to do a live?
Let's do a live.
You might as well. All right, guys. Let's see who's in the chat then while we're here. Thanks for coming, by the way.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure. It's great to see so many people.
Yeah, it's mostly Hong Kongers, right?
Yeah. I mean, they look pretty amazing. Okay, cool. Okay, fantastic. Hello everybody, I'm here at a Chinese protest. Well, we're here at the anti-super CCP embassy protest in London because the Chinese are thinking of building a super embassy here, and this is a protest against it. So I've come to show solidarity with all the people who are against the communism protest. And as you know, super embassy that they're going to build down here. So I'm here with my friend Lewis.
Hey guys, I'm also live streaming.
So hopefully there's loads of police here. So it's going to really kick off in a minute. So stay there. Tell me what the signal is like and can you actually hear me?
Yeah.
Is the signal
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
But this mega embassy is huge. Like, look at the wall that they've got.
Hey, how are you doing, my friend?
Hey.
How are you doing? Well done. Very pleased to meet you. It's David. David,
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
I can't speak Mandarin, so...
In front of the bride
David,
waiting
是中国人吗？
Good afternoon, everyone in London.
你什么人是他？
各位，我 我哋今日2至3點咧，就會係喺呢個舊鑄幣廠前面有一個反中共超級大使館嘅集會。
I remember you. Yeah.
A static assembly from 2 to 3 p.m. in front of the Royal Mint Court here to
All
protest
right, guys.
against
So Brendan's going to do a speech.
I
China
am going to
Mega
do a speech.
Embassy.
Yeah, I'm
Awesome.
getting riled up here.
Yes.
And
Stop coming back
as
to
you
me,
can
you
see,
All that
protest
pent-up.
area has already been designed for us.
Nice.
So you're welcome to stand
There's a part of my
at
subconscious
the
that's been
on the
colonised by
road
it, you know what I mean?
out
Whenever-
of the pavement.
Whenever I hear
in
CCP,
front
I
of
just
me.
want to...
You
Just
get
right
get
beside
mad.
us. You're welcome to do
Yeah.
that.
Well, not violent. Let's not get
I
violent.
might be carried off, but I'm
Before I
feeling it.
begin
I hope
to
Rusty
invite different
comes.
guest speakers
I
to
hope so.
come
that
up,
is brilliant,
to
yeah.
have a few words to share their thoughts about this proposed China Mega Embassy.
Censor that.
Would like to share some information about protest rights with all of you. 咁我哋依家會有一個小短嘅環節咧，就會講解一下大家嘅示威嘅權利、集會嘅權利。
And a lot of people say that one Chinese embassy is...
All right, guys, how's it going? I will walk around in a bit. I'm just like, let me see if we got anyone.
Hello，
Yeah, we've got.
我哋係獨立嘅 Legal Observer LO。英國遊行示威通常都會請 LO 去支持示威者嘅示威權。大家可以 Google Green and Black Cross 去揾更加多關於英國遊行示威被捕嘅須知。我哋 LO 係着住橙色反光衣 ，orange hoodies， 橙色反光衣。我哋喺度幫大家嘅 ，we're here to help。
Look at all of the
如果
people
警
here
察同你
already.
講嘢，保護自己，保護手足，講 no comments，no comments。藍色反光衣嘅警察，藍色反光衣嘅警察 blue bibs 係喺度 gather information 嘅，同佢講 no comments。如果警察叫你做嘢，你可以問 under what power，under what power。Section 12同 Section 14。 俾警察權利去強制實行示威條件。如果你明知故犯係可以俾人拉，但係警察要證明到你係明知故犯。所以如果警察叫你同其他人講關於嘅 Section 12或者14嘅嘢。
And you'll notice, guys, today, I think you'll notice that there's a lot of people with British flags today. And the reason for that is because it's the King's birthday, and they just want to show like that we're here to stand with the UK. It's not only about Hong Kong, it's about the UK. This is the important thing about today's protest. So everybody's showing solidarity with the UK because all of these people, they now are UK citizens, right? So yeah, look at all of the people. Not quite as many as the last couple of protests, but people are still funneling in. Look, just over here. But it's going to be one hell of a protest, I'm sure. And the weather is amazing. Look at the sky. It's nice and sunny. Thank God, because I heard that there was going to be a thunderstorm today. But I think it's the thunderstorm warning is gone now. But yeah, so what on earth is going on for anybody who's just tuning in? Hey, say it again, Taiwan number one. Yes, thank you, man. Thank you, mate. Yes. Hey, how's it going? Okay, so what is going on here? If anybody's new and they're just tuning in, okay, so I just want to explain. So China wants to build a mega embassy here. China already has an embassy here in the UK, but they want to build this mega embassy. It's a really huge complex, and people here don't want China to have that because they already have an embassy. And the fact of the matter is, Taiwan doesn't have their own embassy here in the UK. They have a representative's office. So why on earth would China be allowed to have this huge complex where they could possibly do a lot of spying here on the UK? They could do a lot of nefarious things like detaining dissidents, detaining anybody who has a different opinion to them. You saw what happened in Manchester, where there was a little protest going on outside the consulate there, and they tried to drag one of the protesters in by his hair. Yeah, so if that happened in such a small consulate in Manchester, imagine what the CCP could do with this massive embassy behind me. Look at the walls there. Look at that wall surrounding it. Yeah, that is, you know, it might be built to stop people coming in, but it's also built to keep people in there, right? and that is really scary. So here in the UK, we do not want this. And we have all of these people from Hong Kong. We've even got some people from China here today to protest against this mega embassy. The people in Hong Kong have had enough of the CCP, and they really have great experience in protesting against the CCP, and that's why they're here. Okay, so yeah, that's the simplified version of what's going on today. Okay, and this has been going on for the last sort of 5 months. We've had different protests like every month. There's been 4 so far. This is number 4, and it's only gonna get better. There's gonna be more and more protests going on, and it is insane. And it is just cool to be here today again. And yeah, Dr. K's here. Where has he gone?
After Foreign Secretary David Lammy visited China in October 2024. This by no means respects the bottom-up democratic mechanisms British people have long established. And we all know, like people from Hong Kong like me, know how the CCP actually would use different kinds of tactics to destroy the liberal values and the democratic system in the free society.
You're gonna
and
get
this
fed
is
up with that
exactly
after a
why
while.
we are here today, to give this warning to our dear British friends, to our community that we live with every day, and to warn them we have to protest against this China mega embassy. 我哋今日有唔同嘅香港人，亦都有其他團體，包括西藏朋友、維吾爾朋友、緬甸嘅朋友。呢啲個個都係好清楚了解中共點樣用唔同嘅手法，軟滲透又好，強硬嘅手法又好，點樣去剝奪我哋嘅民主自由、社會裏邊嘅各種嘅價值。所以我哋今日再次出嚟。We also know the government recently announced that by September 9th, they will make a decision about this proposal. So that's exactly why we cannot stop. And we also urge everyone, I'm sure the other guest speakers will also have, different kinds of proposals for everyone to work, right, to use your, different rights to voice out this demand, because we actually treasure the democratic system. We believe in the bottom-up democratic mechanism, and we know it's important for people to speak out. And today we would actually like to invite a few guest speakers to also share their thoughts. 咁我依家落嚟就會邀請唔同嘅朋友啦，會同我哋分享一啲嘅説話。第一我想請唐營區議員英 from the councillor from Surrey. Would you like to come up to please share a few words? Thank you.
Hello everyone. First of all, I'd like to say that what do you think the government does? They work for us, don't they? But are they working for us?
The live stream
They're not.
really convoluted on YouTube.
They are working for the government who do not harbor honorable intentions to us. I'm not going to name names, you know who they are. They get the money and they work for them. And they're ignoring what we're saying. We don't want this. And yet they just ignore what we say. And this is not what we want, is that? So it's all very well to say that they're helping dissidents, helping us, but was any result so far, any outcome so far? No. Last year, I heard, one of the MPs said to me that, oh, we're helping people like Jimmy Lai in Hong Kong. But I said, how about the people in England? We need security. We come over here because we want a better life, a better, safer environment, and we don't have to wear masks and sunglasses or hats to cover our identity. We want to have freedom to express ourselves. And yet they're doing this to us. Doing this. So, how about our mental health? Did they not apply to us because we're migrants? Because we seek UK as our home? We give the new home loyalty, but yet they're not giving us loyalty, just ignoring us. Are we going to stand by and let them do that? So please, if you need help, write a letter to your MP. Tell them about it. Even though your MP may not be able to take much action, but they will be there to support other MPs who would stand up for us. So that's all I have to say, and I'm going to say one more thing. 光復香港. Hey, thank you.
光復香港 Liberate Hong Kong
Liberate Hong Kong.
Thank you very much. Is Carmen Lau around? Can you please come to share a few words?
I want to hear your speech, Louis. Yeah, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Please take a picture. Yeah, please. Yeah, I mean.
Yes.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Hello， 大家好。我見到今日仲有好多人，咁咧我就用廣東話講幾句先。咁咧多謝大家今次其實我哋已經第4次集會啦，但係大家都仲有咁多人出席啦。今日咁好天，大家都唔選擇去行市集或者去玩，跟住都選擇咗嚟集會啦。咁其實我諗我用廣東話講一樣嘢啦。我諗好多人都有睇到咧，我同鐘漢林咧係我哋嘅鄰居啊，喺英國嘅鄰居咧係收到一啲信咧，係鼓勵佢哋掟我哋入去中國領事館嘅。當然我唔希望真會有人咁樣夾我哋入去啦。咁但係咧，我喺3月尾嘅時候咧，收到警察嘅一個 update， 跟住佢哋就話我哋查緊。但係3月尾到依家6月中啦，我都未收到任何其他嘅 update。咁所以咧，我諗大家即係聽到呢一個例子嘅話，其實都會知道政府其實而家有幾用心咁樣去幫我哋，即係去保護香港喺英國嘅香港人啦。所以喺我真係咩一個英文嘅 speech 之前，希望大家可以都喺英國嘅時候好好去保護自己，特別喺遊行集會嘅時候，因為大家見到全世界其實有不論喺民主嘅國家定係喺極權嘅國家，而家都有好多右傾嘅趨勢。咁所以希望大家喺呢個情況之下，我哋作為喺英國作為我哋新嘅一個屋企嘅時候，希望大家除咗去貢獻個社會之外，多學識好好保護自己同埋保護身邊嘅人，因為唔係淨係得我哋呢一啲開咗個名嘅人係會有受到威脅，而係喺身邊大家每一個人都會有機會受到跨境鎮壓嘅影響，所以希望大家都保護自己。
Yeah,
So I'm gonna speak in English now, and this is our 4th protest in 5 months, and actually they alone say something that we refuse to be ignored, and it says we see this for what it is, not a normal embassy, but a future command center of transnational repression. We've said it before, for already 3 times already, and we'll keep saying it. We are not just worried about bricks and glasses. We are pushing back against governments that harass and intimidate our people, even here on the British soil, with underwhelming response from the law enforcement. We are here again because Hong Kong is our home, but at the same time, Britain is also our beloved home now. And we refuse to let either of them to become a playground of repression. We refuse to accept more surveillance, intimidation, and harassment and fears towards Hong Kongers, Tibetans, Uyghurs, Taiwanese, and Chinese dissidents. We know the pattern, we've lived with it, and I am living with it. Just after our first protest in the 8th of February, they sent letters to my neighbors here in the UK, encouraging them to turn me into the Chinese embassy for the $1 million reward. And yet, the government continued to drag its feet. So today, we demand again, 1, reject the embassy plan.
Yeah!
Period, and there is no safe version of it. 2, put China and Hong Kong on the enhanced tier of the foreign influence registration scheme because they are influencing,
They're lobbying. They're intimidating. We're masking it as cultural and community exchange. They should be forced to declare it fully and publicly. 3. Protect our community. Protect our rights. Because no one should ever feel feared, feel unsafe to speak out in democracy. And look around you. We are still here rising up. We are louder and stronger. And to everyone here, marched, sent emails to MPs, spoke out and shown up. You are a part of this fight. This campaign, this resistance is powered by you. And we keep coming back until they get the message. No
Hey guys,
to the Chinese embassy. No to the mega embassy. Not
Hey Mike,
here.
hey Jasmine,
Both of them go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carmen. No China mega embassy.
No China mega embassy.
No China mega embassy.
No China mega embassy.
And we know if we bow to China, we lose forever. Bow to China.
Lose forever.
Bow to China.
Lose forever.
Thank you. And today we have also a really special guest. I don't know, actually. I'm sure all of you know about Dr. K.
Oh yeah.
Let me introduce, please. Welcome. Can you please say a few words, Dr. K? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, I must say it's a great honor to be here today with this anti-communist, anti-super embassy protest. I myself, being a Londoner, strangely enough, was a victim of CCP oppression when the Little Pinks came down to St. Pancras to film a communist propaganda video, and they tried to impose Chinese image rights law in London itself. We know that the video went straight back to Xi Jinping, who actually heard about the video, and I spent about 18 months in a legal battle with these people who eventually won, and YouTube bowed to CCP pressure and took down the Pianogate video. But what's interesting, what I've learned, is that there is transnational oppression, where the Chinese Communist Party tries to impose and oppress people living in the UK. This is completely unacceptable, and when they did it to me, I was absolutely completely shocked. So I'm totally against communism, I'm totally against this ridiculous mega embassy being built, and I think living in the UK, we are all for freedom of expression, and Chinese communist money should not be able to buy our politicians. So God bless you all, and all I can say is take down the CCP. Thank you very much. Take down the CCP.
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 Listen, thank you very much. Obviously, I can't go to China now. I was actually going to go on a piano tour of China, but
Yeah,
I'm
right.
told that the moment I step foot in China, I will be taken off to the concentration camp. So I am persona non grata in China, but I'd rather be free and speak up for freedom rather than bow to CCP oppression. So God bless you all, and thank you very much.
Hey! Stop touching her!
God bless you all. Thank you.
Stop touching her!
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. K. And we have another British friend who has long been supporting Tibetans, Hong Kong community, and also want to take down CCP. Nick, would you like to say a few words, please?
Excuse me.
Thank you, guys. The reason we are here today is to tell the CCP to get lost. They are not welcome in this mega embassy. and they should not be welcome to any government that has the slightest interest in British national security, because this mega embassy is going to be used as a mega spy centre. And if I could shout loud enough, I would like to shout loud enough to Sir Keir Starmer and his pro-Beijing Labour government to say, for goodness sake, say no to the Chinese mega embassy. Now, unfortunately, we are stuck with the current pro-Beijing government for the next 4 years. But we are not going to roll over and lie down and stay quiet and be intimidated by the CCP or by our government. That is why I say a heartfelt thank you to all of you guys for coming here today on a sunny Saturday and giving up your time to protest. There will be more mega embassy protests, hopefully every month. Whatever the decision of the government, whether they allow the mega embassy or not, we need to tell them that this is not acceptable in this country. So thank you guys for coming today. You must keep coming. If you believe in democracy, if you believe in freedom, if you believe in human rights, then we must deliver a strong message to our government, to our politicians, to say, CCP mega embassy not welcome here.
Woo! Yeah!
So I beg you, I plead with you, please keep coming to these protests. It's numbers that count. And we need to get as many people here today, tomorrow, next month as we can. Please keep coming. So, I'd like to say a thank you to the Metropolitan Police, because we have more to fear from the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, than they have from us. And we are grateful to the Metropolitan Police for protecting us from what the Chinese Communist Party does. So thank you guys. I think...
Are you next, Lewis?
No, I don't think I'm going up.
Oh, come on,
a couple of other points.
I don't think they like me.
The Chinese Communist Party
I'll see if there's a slot later on.
love to
Yeah, I did the last time I did.
say that
Interrupted it, didn't he? So.
if you criticise the CCP, you are criticising Chinese people.
It's kind of like a...
That is not the case.
The whole thing, yeah. I don't know.
And there are 8 words
If there's a space in a minute, I'll get up.
which I can leave you with
They've got to go.
that say
I thought you were
very clearly the Chinese
we've already had the
people
best already.
and the Chinese Communist Party
Follow, you know what
are
I mean?
not one and the same. These 8 words
That was a good
are
one, though. You did good.
Oh, thank you very much.
talking about China.
I just wish I should learn some
Great people.
Mandarin or Cantonese or something, you know. I just feel I should.
Great history.
sentences. Or
I should learn a few. I will.
Great
I'll
culture.
come again. I'll learn a couple of sentences.
Evil government.
If you can, you know what I mean?
And that draws the clear distinction between Chinese people
I think he's
and the Chinese Communist Party.
kind of like rolling their eyes.
So thank you for listening, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Final chant
Can you see it?
Go on.
from me. CCP, go back to hell. CCP!
Go back to hell!
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 Thank you guys!
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! All right.
Right, come on, Lewis.
So we keep on saying no to China Mega Embassy. No China Mega Embassy.
No China Mega Embassy!
No China Mega Embassy.
No China Mega Embassy!
Take down CCP.
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP.
Take down the CCP!
And in the following, I would like to invite an ally from Ukraine. Would like to say a few words with us. Thank you.
Stop the CCP!
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 Slava Ukraini!
Slava Ukraine!
You're supposed to say Heroyam Slava, that's okay my friends, don't worry about it. I too sometimes struggle to repeat the Hong Kong sayings, but I hope I will learn one day so we can stand together here and share each other's sort of catchphrases. I think it's very important. Unity is the main message, my friends. The main message we always have to send. Oh, we have some lovely music in the background here too, with a pirate flag. Now, you know, oh, it's a nudist event, how nice. Anyway, my friends, truth be told, I think the attention has already escaped, but I will try my best to keep it down to basics, to keep it to the topic that we are here for, not for the sights you're seeing on the other hand, but for the reasons for which we are united here, to stop this building from becoming the new CCP embassy. Now, I never tire of saying, I mean, just take a look at this building. Does this look like an embassy to you? Look at the walls. This looks like a castle, like a concentration camp, like a prison. Exactly. And it will become a prison if we allow the CCP to do as such. We've heard the song and dance before. Oh, you know, that's ridiculous. The CCP would never do that. What, Russia invading Ukraine? Pfft, that would never happen, would it? Impossible. It's not like they did similar things in the past. The key difference between an authoritarian regime doing something and not doing it is whether or not it feels like it will be held accountable. The CCP feels no accountability by any metric. They do not feel the sting of sanctions or of condemnation. People are scared. They're scared of condemning them. A few days ago, I read an article about how the FSB, some agents in the FSB have called China as the enemy. It piqued my interest. As we all know, China and Russia are close allies right now. They themselves said that their friendship knows no limits. But now, this is what we see. This could have two answers. Either this is a fake out, and Russians once again trying to fool the current American administration into thinking they can split them by giving freebies to the Russian terrorist regime. I do not believe this is the case. As you all know, the current American regime, the current administration does not need much fooling to commit mistakes, as they have committed many already. But we hope they will learn with those mistakes. Now, the other one is that Russia is slowly starting to realize that it's becoming a colony of the CCP. But it's all too late. You know why, my friends? It's because if you side with a psychopath, even if the psychopath wins, at the end, you still lose. Because if there is no opposition, no condemnation, no one to stop the psychopath, then you will be his next victim, although you helped him. I speak, of course, about the Russian terrorist regime. They are worth each other in terms of their war crimes, in terms of their crimes against humanity. And personally, my friends, I have to say, I am disappointed in the politics of the free world right now. It seems like we're sliding into populism. Democratic backsliding is what's happening. Very unfortunate. People like Orban in Hungary have allowed the Chinese police, the CCP police, to walk about unopposed, imprison anyone they want to imprison. put them in jail. In jails that they have opened in Hungary. Is that the face of patriotism nowadays? It is the face of betrayal. The face of a Trojan horse within the EU. Now this country is at this moment not within the EU, but it still has close ties to it and close ties to the free world. And the message needs to be very clear, my friends. The message by every political party needs to be very clear. Russia is a direct enemy of this country, and CCP is their direct sponsor.
Yep.
The influence of the CCP needs to be held and stopped and reversed. But instead, we're debating whether or not we should ban TikTok. Many people do not know, but there are two TikToks in reality. One used by the CCP within China, where they spread more useful information, and one used outside of China, where they spread complete lies and brain rot. My friends, I'm sorry, I don't want to be sounding like a conspiracist, but it sure does sound like the CCP is just trying to mess with our heads, left, right, and center. This gentleman here, I remember the video when I saw it. I remember it very well. He was playing the piano, and suddenly there's a bunch of CCP agents coming to him and demanding he behaves as they have to behave in their country. I'm sorry, is this North Korea? Is this communist China? Not yet. However, with this building firmly within their grip, that is the big step towards their goal. Who will be safe in London? A van will drive by like in Squid Game, it will take you in, gas you, and then bring you in here. And then what happens here in the dungeons? I mean, who knows? For all we know, they could make their own version of Squid Game here to please their own sick pleasures. But my friends, the truth of the matter is, jokes aside, I do joke about it a little bit, but the truth of the matter is, such things do happen. We've spoken about the suffering of the Tibetans, of the people of Hong Kong, of the Uyghurs, and many others. And one of the main atrocities done by the CCP is the sheer cynicism with which they do it. They captured the Falun Gong practitioners and they sold them for organs. For the CCP, human beings are not individuals. For the CCP, they're walking, talking bags of meat that can be sold for the highest bidder. If people want to live under a regime like that, if people want to get a few extra dollars or a little bit more money in their pocket to allow the CCP to do as they please, they need to also be aware about the real price of that transaction. This piece of land here, it has no inherent value by itself. It is what they will do with it. The consequences of giving this piece of land, this historic building. The building is what matters, the walls of it. The dungeons, they will open there. That is where all the crimes will happen. We have seen many times what the Russian terrorist regime has been doing to their captives. The CCP will not do any better. The CCP is more cunning though, I have to say. Russia spreads news about their tortures openly. When they capture people, they sometimes show how they strap electrical wires to their genitals and they torture them. They sometimes show how they execute people who flee the battlefield with a hammer to the head. Many people here, I'm sure, have seen those videos. The CCP will not show you that because the CCP has more intelligence than Russia. And because the CCP is using Russia right now to test the waters, to see the tolerance of the free world against atrocity. And if they see that the tolerance is there, that the tolerance against some things that we should never be tolerant towards exists, that people are lukewarm towards anything that the CCP does, you can be sure that they will do far worse in here. And we will be no longer just the onlookers, but we will be the victims. So for that, my friends, we need to speak now, as long as we have a voice to do as such. Because when we will be silenced, if we will be silenced, like this gentleman here on YouTube, atrocious. They removed the video from YouTube, absolutely ridiculous. But YouTube, of course, it always kowtows to money, always. Absolutely. And the CCP has money aplenty. That is why we need to stand together, my friends. We need to speak as long as we can, because some things are more precious than money. Some things have only come to each country via generations of fighting. And one of those main things is freedom. It sounds like a lofty ideal, it sounds like a platitude. But my friends, truth of the matter is, it is not a platitude at all. The only people who do not value freedom are either those who never had it, or those who never seen it disappear. And we must see that it is far more fragile than many people think. World, wake up!
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 Stop the CCP!
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 Russia is a terrorist state!
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 Thank you.
Woo! Good job!
Thank you very much. And today we are also very honored to have a local resident, Miss Liz. Would you like to come to say a few words to share her thoughts with us? Thank you.
So a lot of the local residents here, they oppose it.
They oppose it.
Hello
Is it going to be in there?
I
Yeah,
live on
that's
the
it in
Royal
there.
Interstate,
And over
which
there
is
as well,
just
Brendan.
the other
All this
side of
area.
this building. Until I came to these demonstrations, I actually didn't really understand the repression that went on. To actually come here, I've learned an awful lot about the CCP, and I thank you all for bringing that to my attention and to the intention of the people who live in this area.
Yes.
We do not want this embassy here. It will cause an awful lot of problems. There's 100 people or 100 properties who live on the estate that I live on. If this gets the go-ahead, the buildings that's going to be used for their employees will be 100 more properties than what our estate is. Can you imagine how many people will be using the entrance, because that will be the entrance in Cartwright Street for those residents? They will absolutely swamp Cartwright Street.
Jesus.
We know it's already a busy area.
Yeah.
We don't want it for lots of reasons. We already feel as if we're being watched, and I'm sure there's already cameras all around this building, because they've been in this building since they took it over. Please don't think that this building is sitting empty, because it is not. There is people here all the time.
I've seen them today.
All the time.
Staff going in there today. Yeah.
It's absolutely, we are scared. We are scared of what could happen to us. We don't know. We're going to be looked on all the time. You can bet your life there's going to be cameras all the way around this building, and especially over into Cartwright Street, where our estate is. And also the people from St Mary Grace's Court, who runs parallel to our estate, their properties actually sit on land that is owned by the CCP, who is owned by China. They have a real issue, because they do not know, if this gets the go-ahead, they do not know what will happen to them. They do not know whether they'll be moved out, whether the CCP will put in further planning applications to take over that part of land that is at the moment not included in this planning application. So that's something that we've got to wait and see what happens. But we will not stop our objections, not at all, not until we know what the final answer is. I'm not sure if you are aware that the Inspector's planning report has now been received by the government. It was received by them on I think it was Wednesday this week. And what they're saying is that we should get the answer by the 9th of September or before.
But we have to keep these demonstrations up, and if possible, make them bigger.
Yes.
We need to let these people know that we do not want it here. There's so many people in this government, in Parliament, I should say, who is actually against this. But this government, Keir Starmer, Angela Rayner, Yvette Cooper, David Lammy, I think they're deaf. I think they're absolutely deaf. They do not want to listen to anything anybody's saying.
Yeah.
And as for the government saying, that the residents of this country is their first and foremost thought, no, they're not. Because Royal Mint Estate wasn't even consulted when this started, when this all happened.
It's ridiculous.
We only came into it, we found out by accident, and we only then got involved in it. Now, we run parallel with this building. We should have been consulted.
Yeah.
It's not only, I put that blame down to Tower Hamlets Council. They are our landlords. We are a council estate. They are our landlords. They should have informed us what was going on. We didn't know a thing. But we stand with you. I stand with you. And thank you for informing me of what the CCP is truly capable of. Thank you.
Shame Frosty ain't here though.
I know. Come on,
Thank you very much, Liz.
Hold on, let's give him a...
So yeah, we are here to say no China mega embassy.
Calm down.
No China mega embassy.
No China mega embassy.
And we have one more speaker, Do Kowloon To. Would you like to say a few words? He was a former district councillor in Hong Kong, and I think we all really treasure the bottom-up democracy.
I'll hold your camera for you.
Yeah. I'm going to stop streaming in a bit, and I might do a video.
各位朋友，well, before I say something in English, I decided 我要用廣東話同大家講少少一個好新鮮嘅小故事。琴晚我去朋友屋企食飯，有兩對西人夫婦，本地人夫婦，4個人。我同佢哋講關於 China Mega Embassy Project。They know 佢哋完全唔知個發生咩事。當佢哋講完之後，佢哋就好緊張。
Just want to show you guys how many people are here today. It's good to document this. So if you see, there's loads of people going all the way back here. It goes all the way back here. Oh, yeah, look. Definitely a bit more. It's definitely a bit more chilled out than the last couple of protests that we've had, but it's all right. It's not too bad. We've got quite a few people, quite a good turnout still. We've got like a giant policeman here. Look, Jesus! Look at the size of this guy. Look, fucking gigantor police. Huge. Anyway, it's a little bit more subdued than the last couple of ones for sure. There's still quite a few people here though. Look, make no mistake about it, there's still quite a few people here. And guys, in a moment I am going to stop streaming because I want to record a video as well. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. We've had quite a good couple of views, and we got some super chats coming through as well. Hi. So that's good. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chats. Yeah, look, loads of people here today. It is cool as hell. So let me just sign off on this, and then I'm going to record a video, I reckon. Let's see. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. We've almost been going for an hour. It's time for me to sign off now and make a video, but I appreciate everybody for joining me. We've yeah, it's been quite a cool day. It was a good surprise to see Brendan. Well, it's not a surprise because I invited him, but I wanted to surprise you guys. And yeah, that was cool to see Brendan here. So that was amazing, and good for him for getting up on stage and doing a talk. You know, he didn't have to come here today. It's been a while since he's like had to deal with the whole CCP thing, you know, but yeah, he decided to come, and that was really awesome. So yeah. And who's this guy talking about free California? Can you bugger off, please? I'm just gonna... You're off, man. Get out of here. God, yeah. What a loser. Stop talking about California. We're goddamn well talking about the CCP here. This is the mega embassy protest. We're not talking... If you want to talk about California, why don't you go on to many of the live streams that are going on in California right now? Because there's a heck of a lot going on there. And yeah, it's pretty fucked up what's going on there, to be honest with you. But screw this guy talking about California. We're talking about the CCP here. Stop trying to distract from the main topic, you know? Screw these twats who keep coming onto my channel leaving these bullshit comments. I'm getting sick of these guys, man. From now on, people like these guys are instantly getting blocked. They don't deserve to have their free speech here, you know? They really, really don't even know what free speech is. So screw these guys. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all in the next one. I'm gonna start doing a video now, so thanks a lot. Let's just end it with showing you the protest one more time. Check out all of these people. And yes, and it's very, very subdued and very quiet and very peaceful, and that is a great image for the people here today. All right, guys, see you all in the next one. Bye for now.